Hey everybody, Shawn here. Welcome to my studio. I'm coming at you with another Overdrive pedal demo. This one is by Greenchild amps and it's called the Valve Reaper. There it is there. It employs a unique parallel gain structure in that you can sweep between dynamic overdrive and compressed smooth distortion. And it does that via the ratio control. So let's go right into the controls. So your top right is the ratio control. When you turn it clockwise to the left, you're going to get the dynamic overdrive part of the pedal, and then as you start sweeping all the way to the right, you're going to get the compressed distortion side of the pedal, and then any combination in between as you roll it right and left. So that's what makes this a really unique circuit. Obviously top left is the volume control. It is an active volume control, so it's going to run quite a bit of gain or volume to your amplifier if you wish. You can go everything from actually below unity gain all the way up to just, you know, murdering your amp. And I found that the volume and ratio controls were really nice together in the way they interacted. And then of course the treble control is more straightforward. All the way to the left you're going to get less treble and more bass, but as you do sweep it to the right, you're not only going to get more treble, but you are going to get some more mids as well for focus as you start kind of sweeping that ratio around. It's true mechanical bypass. It's a 9 volts DC pedal that I believe runs 18 volts internally. And you can go to the website for more information on that. And then, of course, the ins and outs are on the top of the pedal, which is always great when you're making room on a pedal board. So yeah, without further ado, let's check out the Greenchild amps Valve Reaper. Okay, you guys, let's check out this Valve Reaper. I'm going to use my PRS McCarty 58 into my divided by 13 FTR 37 amplifier. So here's just the guitar and the amp. And here's the Valve Reaper. So right now we've got it set towards the dynamic overdrive part of the pedal, and this is kind of where I started with it. And so yeah, let's just kind of dig into. Let's just look at the ratio. Let's try that first. So when you've got that control all the way to the left. That's the dynamic overdrive part of the pedal. When you sweep it to the right, you're going to move into the compressed distortion side of the pedal, and then of course anywhere in between. So let's just go ahead and listen to it, you know, where it's set right now. And I'll just start sweeping it. So you can hear it's a definitive change as we start kind of getting onto the compressed distortion side of the pedal. Now it just kind of depends on what you're wanting to do with it. For me, I tend to stay on the overdrive part for most of the rhythm stuff. But we can start kind of sweeping, and that's what's nice about this pedal. It's a parallel circuit. You can kind of start blending the two circuits together. You can hear how that kind of got a little bit smoother from where we were at. So you can kind of hear how it really, you know, there's a ton of variation just going back and forth with the ratio. Now we'll get into the volume control next because it's more of an active volume control. And where I found this to be really useful is when I was in the more to the left towards the dynamic overdrive part of the box. I was finding that because I could use the box more as a boost pedal, I started just kind of pushing volume. So you can hear I got a bunch of different tones just by sweeping that volume pedal or volume control up and down. You know, and you can get more unity. You know, we can. That's fairly close to unity. So you can go from unity to you know, quite a bit of push to the front end of your amp. And like I said, the ratio or the dynamics between the volume control and the ratio is really useful as you're dialing the pedal. You can get a lot of tones just using those two guys without even touching the treble. And speaking of the treble, let's take a look at that. So right now it's about 12 o'clock. I'll sweep it to the left and then we'll just sweep all the way to the right so you can hear it. So yeah, as you sweep to the right, it is adding obvious treble, but it's also adding some mids as well, and it's really a pretty darn useful circuit. So yeah, there's a lot of usable sounds in here. So that concludes this demo. If you have any questions about the product, go to the site. And as always, thanks for tuning into my my demo videos, and I've got more to come. All right, you guys.